and temperatures can get higher than is comfortable for most humans and plants. So, what can you do when it's too hot for your plants to thrive? Today, we'll explore advanced tips to protect your plants from extreme heat and keep your garden thriving even during the hottest days. High temperatures can severely impact plant physiology in several ways. When temperatures soar, plants often experience a phenomenon known as thermal stress. This stress affects enzyme activity within plant cells and triggers the production of heat shock proteins to protect tissues. Here are some specific impacts of heat on your garden. Wilting occurs when cavitation in xylem vessels disrupts water transport, leading to a loss of turgor pressure. As heat increases, transpiration outpaces water absorption, causing leaves and stems to droop. Dehydration happens when soil moisture drops significantly due to evaporation, impairing water and nutrient uptake. Adding organic matter or hydrogels to the soil can enhance water retention. Sunburn or leaf scorch results from intense sunlight damaging plant tissues, causing brown, white, or yellow patches. Reflective mulches can help reduce heat absorption by the soil and lower ambient temperatures around plants. Recognizing signs of heat stress early can make a significant difference. Drooping leaves signal water stress, while scorched edges indicate sunburn. Other signs include slowed growth and leaf curling. Monitoring weather forecasts allows proactive measures like adjusting irrigation and setting up shade structures. Creating effective shade during extreme heat is crucial. High temperatures increase the risk of dehydration and sunburn, so providing shade is essential. Here's how. Using shade cloths is practical. A 50% shade cloth blocks half the sunlight, offering relief without depriving plants of light. Install these over frames or directly above plants. Repurpose household items like umbrellas and old bed sheets for quick solutions. Last summer, I used an old bed sheet as a makeshift shade cloth for my tomatoes by tying it to garden stakes. This flexible approach adjusts easily based on plant needs. Strategically placing taller plants to shade smaller ones is an effective way to create a cooler microenvironment in your garden and maximize space. For instance, planting tall sunflowers or corn can provide natural shade for smaller, shade-loving plants like lettuce or spinach. This method mimics natural ecosystems, where taller plants offer protection to understory vegetation. The taller plants act as a living canopy, reducing the amount of direct sunlight that reaches the smaller plants beneath them. This not only helps to keep the smaller plants cooler, but also reduces their water needs by lowering evaporation rates. In addition, this layering approach can benefit both types of plants. The taller plants receive full sun, which they thrive on, while their leaves intercept some of the sunlight, creating dappled shade that is ideal for the more delicate, shade-tolerant plants below. This practice can also improve the overall health of your garden by promoting biodiversity and more efficient use of resources. For example, in a mixed garden bed, you might place sunflowers or corn at the northern edge, ensuring they do not overshadow smaller plants too much, while still providing necessary shade during the hottest parts of the day. This setup can create a more resilient and productive garden, even in extreme heat conditions. Additionally, the use of vertical space means you can grow more plants in a smaller area, making your garden more efficient and productive. By considering the light and water needs of your plants and strategically arranging them, you can create a thriving garden that remains lush and productive, even in the heat of summer. Relocate container plants to shaded areas. Move potted plants to spots with less direct sunlight, like under trees or on shaded porches. This flexibility protects plants without permanent garden changes. Advanced water management involves using drip irrigation systems to minimize evaporation losses and deliver water directly to roots. Mulch with straw or wood chips to retain soil moisture. Soil amendments like organic matter improve water retention. Monitoring techniques can be enhanced with soil moisture sensors and smart irrigation systems, adjusting watering schedules based on real-time data. Use weather apps for heat wave alerts to stay prepared. Efficient watering strategies are crucial for helping plants survive extreme heat. The timing and method of watering significantly impact soil moisture retention and reduce plant stress. Timing. Water your plants early in the morning or late in the evening. This timing minimizes evaporation, ensuring that more water reaches the root zone. Morning watering helps the plants absorb water before the day's heat, while evening watering allows them to recover overnight. Avoid watering during the hottest part of the day, as water can evaporate quickly, and wet foliage can magnify sunlight, causing leaf scorch. Deep watering is crucial for helping plants survive extreme heat, as it ensures that moisture reaches the root zone where it's most needed. When you water deeply, the water penetrates the soil to a greater depth, encouraging plant roots to grow downwards, away from the hot surface. This deeper root growth helps plants access cooler, moister soil layers, making them more resilient to high temperatures and drought conditions. Shallow watering, on the other hand, only wets the top layer of soil, which can quickly dry out, leaving roots close to the surface where they are more exposed to heat stress. Using soaker hoses or drip irrigation systems is an effective way to deliver water directly to the soil, reducing evaporation and ensuring that water is used efficiently. These methods apply water slowly and steadily, allowing it to seep into the ground rather than running off the surface. This approach not only conserves water, but also promotes deep root growth, which is vital for the overall health and resilience of your plants. Mulching. Applying organic mulch, such as straw, wood chips, or compost, helps retain soil moisture and keep roots cool. Mulch acts as a barrier, reducing water evaporation from the soil surface and insulating roots from extreme temperatures. For example, in the peak of summer, double mulching garden beds can significantly reduce the need for frequent watering, maintaining consistent soil moisture levels, and protecting plants from heat stress. Last summer, I double mulched my garden beds, and it significantly reduced the watering frequency. This practice not only conserved water, but also kept the soil cooler and my plants healthier. So, caring for the soil is fundamental to helping plants withstand extreme heat. Improving soil structure and maintaining moisture levels can enhance plant resilience during hot weather. Improve soil structure. Adding compost and organic matter to your soil can significantly improve its structure and water retention capabilities. Organic matter increases the soil's ability to hold moisture and nutrients, making them available to plants over a longer period. Composting kitchen scraps not only enriches the soil, but also helps in better water retention during dry spells. The organic matter from compost improves soil structure, allowing it to hold more water and keep plants hydrated for longer periods. Mulching benefits. Mulching provides multiple benefits, including moisture retention, temperature regulation, and weed suppression. Organic mulches break down over time, adding valuable organic matter to the soil, further enhancing its structure and water-holding capacity. This process creates a healthier root environment and improves overall plant health. By maintaining a layer of mulch, gardeners can ensure their soil stays cool and moist, even during extreme heat. Choosing the right plants and placing them strategically in your garden can make a significant difference during extreme heat. Opt for heat-tolerant varieties that thrive in high temperatures. Succulents, for instance, are excellent choices as they store water in their leaves and require minimal watering. Certain herbs like lavender and rosemary are also well suited for hot climates due to their drought-resistant nature. Grouping plants with similar water and shade needs together can optimize their growth and reduce stress. Despite your best efforts, extreme heat can still challenge your plants. In such cases, implementing temporary solutions can provide relief. Using misting systems or frequent light watering can help keep plants cool and hydrated. For potted plants, consider moving them indoors or to cooler spots during heat waves. For instance, during a sudden heat wave, I moved my potted herbs to the basement for a couple of days, and they bounced back beautifully. Taking these emergency measures can protect your plants from the damaging effects of excessive heat, ensuring they survive and recover quickly. Protecting your garden from extreme heat requires a combination of smart plant selection, strategic placement, effective watering strategies, and emergency measures. By understanding the impact of high temperatures on plants and taking proactive steps to mitigate heat stress, you can keep your garden thriving even during the hottest days. Remember, choosing heat-tolerant plants, providing adequate shade, watering deeply and at the right times, improving soil structure, and being prepared for sudden heat waves will help ensure your plants remain healthy and vibrant. Happy gardening and stay cool!